kind of two different things going on, different events. Some are going to be put on by ECR, some are going to be put on by us. Today we're basically just opening it up for everybody. It's pretty rare. This is a membership-only facility. So this is kind of to simulate what a member day would look like should you guys join, right? So we'll have side-by-sides, we have rally cars out today, we have Raptors. Basically anything you can imagine that will go off-road will be out here today. So it should be pretty cool. This is Weston, he's the other off-road manager with me and R&R owner. As far as the rest of the staff, I have Kyle working with us. Josh, we'll all be in retro high vis vest, so anybody that's in a vest that looks like Noah in the back should have some information for you should you need questions, comments, concerns, anything. Kenny's somewhere. Hi. If they're in a vest, they'll be working for me, so if I miss anybody, we'll all be in vests. We have Raptors and Rifles. I also am a founder, board member of that. It's near and dear to my heart. We bring veterans, active duty, first responders out to this facility for a weekend, all-inclusive, on-road, off-road. They get a Raptor for the weekend. We have Marissa did it, Josiah did it. Anybody else? So if you guys have any questions and you are a veteran, active duty, first responder, and want to apply, you can talk to them about the experience. He has not come out here, but Josh was one of our sponsored veterans in Moab. So if you have any questions about what Raptors and Rifles does, find us, find anybody that's been a part of it. It's basically become a revolving door of this community and off-road welcoming these people, and now they everybody that I've brought out travels or comes to all the events, or we just become a big caravan storming the nation. So today we're doing a raffle for it to bring out more veterans. Kenny has all that information. There's boxes everywhere. Some pretty cool stuff from every vendor. I'm not going to mention them all, but as you poke around, just those people are big supporters of the mission, Raptors Rifles, getting people out here. As far as facilities, we are obviously the neglected stepchildren next door, but we have this facility. Bathrooms will be up soon. So we have porta potties outside. If you want really nice bathrooms, go back through the on-road side to these bathrooms, and it's probably the best bathrooms you'll have at a race facility anywhere. Main clubhouse will have bathrooms, the hotel will have bathrooms, and then the restaurant also has bathrooms. So as you go through the day, if you need anything from this side, just show your wristband as you go through. They have Lone Star Drift event going on, so if you want to see some cool tandem, triple, quad drifting over there, kind of poke through and see what that's about. And anything before I go on?
They're only doing dual tandems, by the way. They had some liability thing and decided that they were only going to let 2 out at a time, but they're going to be sliding around all day. It's pretty loud, so just keep that in mind. If you have earplugs, you might want to end up in your car after a few minutes. It gets really loud. But it is really fun to watch. Totally different vibe than what's normally on the road. You'll go look at the cars and everybody around, and it's totally different than all these other luxury race cars that are normally over here. But it is also a member day, so the on-road track will be live, and y'all are welcome to go over and watch that. If y'all want to come out here and get into the on-road stuff, let us know, and we can set that up for you also. This is as much of a playground or learning facility as you want it to be, and it's open to everybody. So there's no pre-qualification other than having a driver's license to get onto the on-road track. You don't even need a driver's license to get on the off-road track, actually.
So say more, we'll get to it. Over here, if you guys look out to the far left is the obstacle course. We're not going to have anybody manning it. It's pretty self-explanatory. Follow the 2-track road. The last big rock thing drops into water. So you go as fast as if you're in a side-by-side or something that you want to get it wet, or if you want to get your trucks really muddy, dirty, go through that last little bit. We'll be at the rally course, which is where the 2 black flags are to the right of the obstacle course. We will have this one manned. It's 2.48 miles. We just built 2 big bank turns and a big jump. We extended the one, if you've been out here before, about 3 times as long and tall, and it's pretty cool. We take it on the short course, 1.3-ish miles, huge jumps. I would say side-by-sides or built trucks. You're welcome to take a stock vehicle on it. I would just
We have cleared every jump on the side-by-side course in our school trucks that are bone stock. Okay, so it can be done, but there's a huge risk, huge reward. So just work your way up, decide how far you want to push it. But I can show you videos of stock Raptors clearing even that first jump multiple times. So it can be done, but yeah, just know it's not like, you know, oh, a little bit of a hard landing. Like if you overshoot it, you're gonna break your truck. You're gonna bend your frame.
What's that triple tabletop?
The triple tabletop is pretty easy to hit in the truck. That's actually the only set of jumps that is pretty forgiving in a truck. But you're kind of accelerating through it. You know, I generally hit it at like 42, 46, and I'm sorry, 42, 52, and like right about 60 at the last jump. So you're constantly accelerating through, but start slow and just kind of pop up on there and see how it feels and work your way up to however you're comfortable doing it.
That's on the short course.
That's on the short course. You'll see the triple tabletop section, but the rest of the jumps on the short course are very, very big. So, yeah. Take it on
You're a little lighter. Just, I would say just try it out the first time you meet out there, the first one.
I don't know if I want to crack any more fenders on that.
I think when I did the GPS on mine, it said 38 on the first one, 52 on the second one, and 62.
Yeah.
Long story short, start slow, work your way up. Your vehicle, I want everybody to go home, I want everybody to be safe, I don't want anybody getting hurt, nothing broke. You can do it, but like I said, it's kind of your vehicle. As you go through here, we're gonna have flaggers. I'll have a flagger in the corner, a flagger right after the little tabletop to a hill, and we'll have a flagger in this corner. So the only flag I have people having out there is yellow. So that means if you don't have a radio and something happens, they'll be flagging. So please use caution, slow down. We'll hold the start line so we can figure it out and get to it. If the yellow flag happens, whoever's there, just please get off the track so we can get one of us out there with recovery gear or first aid or anything like that. Please, we'll just hold the track. We're gonna take the fastest route to get to it, which may be through every single track. So please, if you see the flag, pull off. Let us get to it. We'll get it back clear and get you guys going.
How many tabletops are on the main track?
There's one tabletop on the rally course, and it's really, really big. The rest of the jumps on the rally course are like bigger rollers. So it's specifically built for production vehicles like these Raptors or rally cars.
And how fast are you getting that tabletop on the main track?
I would start
50 in a
you
Bronco.
know, and check it out. You know, 50, 54, kind of capping it there. It gives you, it's a nice pop. It's a nice long jump. You know, you're flying well over 50 feet through the air. But it's super soft landing, super nice. So just pop up on there and see how it works and slowly kind of increase your speed as you feel comfortable doing it. We do have a nice full width bypass route for anybody that doesn't want to hit the jump or anybody in a rally car that doesn't want to hit the jump around that tabletop. So as you're coming, you'll see it's cut out to the right and it's marked, it's full width of the track. It's actually wider than the section leading up to the tabletop. So even if you are jumping, I encourage you to check that route out because it's a lot of fun to come sliding through there around that tabletop and back onto the track.
We'll point it out on the, well, you'll see it on the parade lap. This back corner is a big banked turn, but it's from a long straightaway. So if you don't slow down, you're gonna land in this house right here. So be aware of that because it is a ramp, and then there's also one that's a banked turn right here.
Do they have a big garage?
It'll be what?
I said, do they have a big garage?
Actually, it's a cargo container right there, so you're probably gonna lose that battle, I would think.
Okay.
And then right here, we'll launch you, there's another bank turn that if you miss, we'll also launch you and you'll be racing the Porsche GT3s on the on-road course. So don't do that because I'll lose my job, please. And just be aware, again, it's your vehicle, be smart, do not go faster than you're comfortable making that turn or I'll get to a slide. I tell every student, just, you gotta be okay rolling at whatever speed you wanna go, you know, so it's a real thing. Today we're trying to catch up. Brief was a little late, we'll do the parade lap after that, the track will go hot. And it is just a line up and go. If you've never been to our events, our people at the start lines will space you, but there will be multiple vehicles on the track. So keep your eyes open. If something does happen, or if somebody broke down and we haven't flagged it yet, just be aware that there's going to be other stuff going on the track.
Are we gonna parade lap on the short track too?
We were just going to do the rally course, so the first one on the short would just be
Just go slow, just feel it out. Like Jordy's saying, everybody just go slow the first one and get a feel for it because some stuff does sneak up on you.
Obstacle course on a, I don't want to get like halfway in on a stock truck.
completely fine all the way through. I think Victor did it in two-wheel
I
too,
just
so
didn't know.
it is possible.
Yeah, and if y'all need any help on the obstacle course, if you want somebody to come spot you or do anything, just come find one of us and let us know. We'll be happy to help.
Far left, there's usually signs and markings.
You see the rock mountain? And then to the left. It's a lot of big drop holes. If you want video, get somebody in there in front of you, because the coach is gonna articulate like this. It's gonna be big.
We'll break for lunch, 12 to 1. I encourage you to head over to Over the Top Grill if we did it. This is the restaurant over here, so there's a car on the roof of it. Head over there. We're gonna use the time to get the track back, do some box plating, get it perfect for you guys again, so that right after lunch we'll run in. It'll be kind of back to square one. Our raffle, we'll take all this stuff up at 4 to the restaurant and do all the raffle winners up there. And then it goes into a happy hour dinner. And Weston bought a ton of fireworks. We'll do them over here or over there.
Over here.
We'll be back over here at 6:30 to do fireworks.
On the side-by-side track. So we're gonna just go out there, y'all park, we'll be on one of the jumps behind the starting line, and we'll pop off some fireworks, so. Hopefully they're good ones, I don't know, box, if they look really good.
Anybody out there, passengers, drivers, anybody, if you're walking on the track, please wear a helmet. I set the requirements out, but we'll be looking for wristbands and helmets and stuff in the bed to make sure it's safe when you guys are going out there. Again, I already touched on the flag. The only one you'll be seeing today is the yellow. When you're not on the track, please, as slow as possible. People fly through and destroy the track here, or everybody gets dusted out. Once you exit the track, please, just as slow as you can to keep moving. Like I said, rollovers are real. Please, please, please drive within your limits. It is not a foreign thing. They happen a lot. Not a lot, but more than I'd like them to. So, vehicle, if it does roll, just hold on. If you're in a side-by-side, don't put your arms out the window. Don't try to save your side-by-side. Immediately turn the vehicles off. If you're on the track, stay in the vehicle until somebody gets there and make sure it's clear. I don't want somebody jumping out and another vehicle coming at them. So, we will be on 152000 or TRR1 if you're in a pre-program. This is the big one, absolutely no drugs, alcohol, anything. If you go to the restaurant for lunch, they're gonna cut your bracelet if you're a driver if you get a beer. So please, this is so big, absolutely nothing. If you're on prescription meds or anything, please let me know. I'll get you your money back. I don't want any issues with this, so. Talked on it, radios are recommended, they're not required, so if you don't have one, again, keep your eyes peeled for the flag, more so than if you had a radio. And this is just a big one, like I said, if they're in a retro vest and you see something that looks completely unsafe, or somebody's driving unsafe, or something's just bugging you or doesn't look right, it could be completely normal, but if you're not familiar with this area, it might look completely insane. So find one of us, bring it to our attention, it's either gonna be like, yeah, that guy's jumping and it looks crazy, but it's normal, or, you know, we're gonna stop to it, so please, just let me know. Hopefully not, but yeah, if you catch the vehicle or you get caught, just pull off, let them pass you. The track is not that long, so we try to space it so, you know, maybe a side-by-side would catch a truck, but.
Yeah, it's not active passing, so if you do get caught, you need to move over. On member days, then we'll run groups out here and we will run active passing, especially on the side-by-side course. Guys?
Is it similar like tractors where you do a point by or?
You're not gonna point by, you're just gonna pull off the track.
Okay.
And they're gonna go right past you. As soon as they pull off and slow down, they'll go right past you and you'll get right back on the track. During member days, depending on the members that are out here, we'll have different sessions where it's like mock races, especially on the side-by-side course, you know, and all that's gonna be active passing. But when we do like an open track day and there's a mix of skill levels and everything, then we're not gonna do like active racing or anything like that. So just pull over, let them pass you. Every dangerous turn is marked with yellow markers on that rally course. Now I say dangerous meaning if you run off, there's gonna be some, you know, problems. Like he said, the bank one launching into the container. We have one coming around where you're turning to the right. There's a pond to your left. That's a super wide, very forgiving turn, but you don't want to go off that turn because on the side of it is a pond. Okay, so if you see the yellow markers on the parade lap, make sure you're looking around, going like noting those things. The rest of the track is super forgiving. So, you know, if you blow a turn, you know, you can run off into more field. You know, it's all off-road, you know. So just keep that in mind. If you see the yellow markers, there's somewhat of a hazard if you lose control at that point of the track. Those are also kind of like the most fun points of the track. Nice and wide and windy. So.
We already talked about it, but keep your eyes up for the flag spotters, radio call-outs, etc. I'll kind of be our first line of defense. I have an EMT kit in the Forerunner, so I'll be kind of first one out there. If we need to get the cater fire and EMS involved, we'll do so. But please, just drive within your limits and we should all have a good time. Questions, comments, concerns? Yes, sir.
Subscribe to Raptor Strike?
Yep. Can do that. Nothing?
Do we come off the track after each lap?
Yes, sir. Yep. So in the parade lap, we'll come out the exit, and then there is, if you're doing just rally course, you can circle back around and get in line, or come back here, or go to a different.
We'll have the cones that kind of represent the stopping area of the rally course because it truly is a circuit. So if you're a member coming out on member days, you'll continue to lap the track. Today on open track days, we have the cones at the end that represent now the track's over and you'll get back in line. So just keep that in mind. We're going to go do the parade lap now. If nobody has any other questions?
Yes, sir.
If we're letting somebody pass, you must pull the right, left, doesn't matter?
Just out of the way.
You got one around this?
I do, yeah, give it me after this. Lastly, if you do want to get a membership and join today, if you have a Raptor, they're doing chase lights, a radio, a helmet.
A really nice helmet. I'll show you. I have it's a Zep full face helmet with comms in it. It's a really nice helmet.
And then if you join side by side, it's a race suit, helmet,
And radio.
radio. So get with us for more of that info if you guys want to become a member. It's $250 a month.
Yep.
And we run it in 10 or 15 days a month. So.
We try to shoot for at least 15 days a month. You know, sometimes due to like rain, you might only get 10, but it's closed down to only members. We have garages over here to store your toys, and it's a lot of fun. Well, on the member days, we'll come out and we might have 6 or 7 side-by-sides, and we'll be running mock races for 6-7 hours during the day. So, I mean, it's really a great time, and there's a lot of benefit with it. So, $250 a month, and you get almost half the month and days that come out, where it's a closed facility for just members. So, let us know. We'll be happy to help you.
Real quick, we know it's chilly out, just make sure you guys are drinking water. It's gonna be a long day, a lot of adrenaline, doing the jumps, going through the turns. If you're not feeling well, or if you get hurt, let one of us know immediately, so we can address it.
We have water in that ice chest outside, we have water in the fridge here, and we have a water machine over there, so help yourself. Everything in this clubhouse is free for y'all to consume. And then you have, did you have another question? Did I answer you?
Yep.
Okay.
Lastly, if you guys just got here, I need you to sign a waiver, get a wristband. We'll, again, check for wristbands at the starting line before we let you guys go.
Yeah, sure.
And then Weston will leave with the Super Duty to do the parade lap.
You want to get